You've talked about these kind of microaggressions and this whole racism dialogue that even goes on in the universities, and I know University of California has it. I mean, this is all part of this narrative that you think is just a big lie that's been sold to the country to get the left to be able to control people by just saying this is all happening and we need to hate ourselves for it and then tear things down to remedy it.
Microaggressions is one of my 4 proofs of how little racism there is in America. Microaggressions was invented as a way of saying, oh, think of all the things whites say that are really racist, but they deny it. There is so little pure racism in American speech about blacks that they have made up. They've had to make up, like they make up a hoax. Microaggressions is another hoax. Again, all of this is available on the internet. Type in University of California list of microaggressions. So here is an example of a racist statement that is commonly made, but which the University of California and the entire left says is really racist. If somebody says there is only one race, the human race, that is now considered racist. That's a microaggression. That is one of the most beautiful sentiments a human can have. There's only one race, the human race. And the left declares it racist because we really don't say racist things anymore. So they've had to make up this stuff. That's that's my second proof about how little racism there is in America.
Have you had anybody try to debate you on a lot of these points?
Okay, so here's another very famous rule. The left never debates. They smear. That's why they shut down speakers or try to shut down speakers like me, Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, Heather McDonald, who come to their campus because they know they can't win a debate. In their gut, they know that. So they have to call us what I invented years ago, 6-herb, sexist, intolerant, xenophobic, homophobic, Islamophobic, racist, bigoted. You don't debate a conservative, you smear him or her. There are many of them that are hers. That's what they do. So they won't. We invite on my radio show, which is heard around America, we invite people on the left, and 99% of the time they say no or don't respond. I met Thomas Friedman of the New York Times. I bumped into him at Washington, D.C. Dulles Airport a few years ago. I don't think he knew who I was. And but I said to him, Tom Friedman, I'm just curious, would you go on a radio talk show? And he goes, nah, I don't do radio. And sure enough, the next week he was on National Public Radio, which is the left-wing version of talk radio. But he would never go on a regular talk show because we're conservative.